Hello everyone. Welcome back to Kuyo's Kitchen, and I will be making this video in as a follow-up on the previous video of how to make yongkungkum. In this video, I am going to be showing you how to make egusi soup and okra used to eat kungkum. As you know, you cannot just eat kungkum like that, so I just had to show you how I make my quick egusi soup and okra to eat the kungkum. The first step in this process is I fry my fish, and this is mackerel. So that's what I used. I didn't show the steps, and also slice my tomatoes. I slice the tomatoes. I grind the ginger, the garlic, the green spices, onions, and all the ingredients that you're gonna use. And then I also grind my egusi and set aside. So you grind your ingredients separately from the egusi. So I am going to show you how I put them in the pot. But the first thing is I grind you can either grind your egusi or you grind your ginger, garlic, tomato, onion, and everything first, and then grind the egusi last, or whichever way you might choose to do. So in this spot, I'm grinding the egusi right here, and I'm using the same blender that I used to grind my ginger and garlic. To grind the egusi, you have to grind your egusi until it's puree like. So after you grind all those things and set aside, then you move right along to the cooking process itself. So the first thing I do is that I take my the first thing after grinding all your ingredients, this is my egusi right here. I fried my tomatoes for a little bit. So this is my egusi right here. I use a regular blender, that's why it looks a little bit watery, but that's not a problem because in this recipe it doesn't have to be too thick. So the first step after frying this is my tomatoes. So I frying the tomatoes for about 5 minutes, and some onions. I add some onions to it, and then the very next step is I'm gonna put my ginger, garlic, and jansa, if you would, all the ingredients that you combine together and blend it. You put it into your tomatoes and your fried onions and let it cook for about 2 to 5 minutes. And after you're done letting this cook, then it's cooking, you can also grind your okra. And the most important thing for me is that I don't blend my okra too much. I like to see streaks of okra in my soup, so I just blend it. I just run it for like 2 or 3. I just run the blender for like start pause like 3 times, and that's it for me. I don't like when the okra is too soft. You got to see some green okra laying in my soup. So you're going to see how the consistency of my okra actually looks like. So here I'm showing you how the texture of my okra looks like. It depends on you. If you like it too if you don't like to see the streaks of okra, you can blend it until everything is smooth. But that is how I like uh, it. So my tomato and my ginger, garlic, and the other condiments, they've been cooking, and it's ready. It's for me to put my egusi. So this is my egusi I'm pouring in right here, and you have to put it in and put enough water depending on you how thick you want it to be. Put water and let it cook. It is very important you let the egusi cook for at the minimum 15 minutes, because you want the egusi to cook, because if it's not well cooked, it can cause you upset stomach. So let your egusi cook until it's fully you don't get the smell. You don't get that raw smell. You will know once you cook it, because the smell is gonna change, and that tells you that it's ready. So you let it cook, and you let it cook to your desired consistency, and then you can add your maggi and your salt, black pepper, or whatever condiments or ingredients you would like to add onto your Egussi soup. So again, this is my mixture. This is the ginger garlic, fried tomatoes, and egusi. Everything is in the pot right now, but you remember you have to follow the steps. Fry the tomato, add the ginger garlic, green spices, jansa. Then the next thing you add is the egusi and let it cook. So, and my maggi and salt is good, so I'm cooking. So this is it. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. So that's everything. So once it's cooked, I cook it for at the minimum 15 minutes. So I cook this for about 20 minutes total. Then when you know that your egusi is fully cooked and it doesn't have that smell anymore, then you can add in your okra, because you're adding this okra. It's like about 5 minutes to you taking down your pot, because you don't want your okra to be overcooked. So I put my okra in, then I am going to put my fried fish at this point as well, because I don't put the fish in the pot from the beginning, because you don't want your fish to scatter in the soup. So you put it right at the same time you put in the okra, because you just need to cook it for about 3 to 5 minutes, and that will be it. You don't want to overcook the okra. Again, remember, don't overcook your okra or it's not gonna be nice. So put the fish and the okra in. Add you some vegetable oil, canola oil, or whatever oil you use in your house. I don't have any specific. Whatever oil you use to cook in your house, use the same thing. And that is it. As easy as that. That is our egusi soup for to eat in kunkum. And voila! Doesn't that look delicious? I don't like it too thick. So that is our egusi soup. You make it just nice. This is how you make it to eat in kumkum. It's so delicious. And please, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more delicious videos. And also, I use the green spices here to color my egusi soup a little bit. This is not, it's not absolute, but if you want to do it, fine. If not, you don't need it, but I just like extra color, so I use some scallion and some green spices. So this is our egusi soup. It's ready to eat. Please subscribe. Thank you so much.